companies, okay, or we talk about income statement. Do you know the format of income statement?
Yes, yes.
Okay, take 2 minutes time and write the format of income statement that you all know. Take time and record the format of income statement that you all know. 2 minutes. Would I take my leave? From where you want to take your leave?
Miss, I have an appointment, so I have to leave. Can I?
Okay. You see the recording?
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Dua, did you prepare?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Can you share?
Miss, it is revenue minus
Yeah.
the sales returns, which is then subtracted with the cost of sales, which
Hmm.
includes the opening inventory, purchases, then closing inventory. Then we get the gross profit. After that, if there are any incomes, we add it and then deduct any expenses and find the profit for the year.
Okay. Now, when I talk, Mama, same thing about you? Okay. But
Yes,
when we
miss.
talk about limited company, so in limited company, we have international accounting standard, that is IAS 1, which tells us how to prepare the format or the income statement of a limited company. They say you prepare two separate formats. One would be just a statement of profit or loss, where they don't want details. They do not want all the details, they just want the format. Okay. Duha, just to correct you, sales minus sales return gives you your revenue. Okay. Sales minus sales return gives you your revenue. So in a limited company, they want a format which looks like this. When I say they want a format which looks like this, that means they exactly want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 items. Nothing more than 12 things they want. First thing, they want revenue. So if you have any sales, less sales return, you do it in a working note and just write the figure of your revenue over here. So that is why they have given this one. Cost of sales. You know your cost of sales is made up of opening inventory plus purchases minus closing inventory. But whatever adjustment you want to make, you make it in a working note. And that is why they've given this working note number 2. Then revenue less cost of sales, gross profit. Anything up till here, anything that you are not understanding?
No, miss. Miss,
Okay.
so this should have 12 of these items and not less than it either.
Less than it could be fine, more than it either is not fine. Like sometimes you don't have other income, so you will not record other income.
Okay.
Okay. Then from the gross profit, now whatever expenses that you incur, it is classified into two parts. In fact, it is classified into three parts. One is the distribution costs, other is the administrative expenses, and third is the finance costs. Please look over here. Distribution costs, finance costs, administrative expenses. Can you tell me the difference between these things? From the gross profit, the first thing that you remove is the distribution cost. What is the distribution cost made up of? What is the meaning of distribution? Come on, tell me that at least. Distribution means distributing goods. When I say distributing goods, means selling goods, right? So when I talk about distribution cost, it would have your salesman salary. It could also have your warehouse costs, carriage outward. Carriage outward is when you pay to deliver the goods out of your godown. It could have depreciation of your warehouses. It can also have depreciation of delivery vans. Or I could say it will have any expenses that is associated with transfer of goods from company to customers. You can write it. So from the gross profit, the first expense that you deduct is the distribution costs. Second expense that write it, I'm waiting for you. Okay, depreciation. Now tell me what is administrative expenses.
It's relating to the office.
Relating to the office. So it will have office salary, office costs, depreciation of office equipments. There are other two things: discount allowed, provision for doubtful debts, and irrecoverable debts. This may also become a part of administrative expenses. If nothing given, you treat it as administrative expenses. However, if they tell you specifically, treat it as something else, treat it as something else. This is one item of confusion is selling costs. Come on, prepare income statement as per IAS 1, how much ever you understand. How much ever you'll understand, prepare. Even I'm learning, okay, along with you all. After gross profit, what, Umema?
Other income? Yes, I really have to know.
After gross profit, what,
Cost of
Dua?
sales, gross profit, and
Distribution cost.
Revenue less cost of sales, gross profit.
Gross
We are
profit.
preparing as per IAS 1.
Okay, miss, sorry.
What after this?
Producer cost.
Administration
Please
cost.
note you will not use the word less or add. Okay? You will just write distribution cost. What all will come in distribution cost?
Salesman salary.
Everything.
Depreciation.
Yeah, and
I calculate.
okay. So anything that is related to what will come in distribution costs?
The movement of goods from the company to customers.
Will selling cost form a part of distribution cost? Hmm?
No.
Very good.
Miss, here since we do not write less expenses or anything, so like we just add all of it.
No, you will do the add and less, whatever you have to do. But in your mind, you need not write it because it is as per the prescribed format of IAS 1. So when we are talking about IAS 1, that means the readers of the financial statement knows about what is happening. And even we know, so we don't need to prove anyone. The level has change. Administrative expenses. Okay, please don't use the word costs. Administrative expenses. What is administrative expenses, Umema?
Uh, it is office salary, office cost, everything related to office.
So is selling cost a part of
No,
administrative
no, it's not.
expenses?
It's not.
Look properly.
Miss, you said selling cost is not a part, right?
Of
Of administration expenses.
of
Oh, okay. Oh my, oh,
be-
I'm sorry, miss.
because in distribution we use everything related to sales.
Sorry,
So
miss.
we have a tendency that we treat selling costs a part of distribution cost, but it is not the case. Then what do you get? You get profit from operation. So when I talk about profit from operation, this is the profit that you earn from your normal trading activities. When I say normal trading activities, or we could say our day-to-day trading activities. And it will only have expenses or incomes related to normal course of business. Now, after the normal things are done, we will add other income. Can you tell me what will other income be made up of?
Discount received.
Discount received. No. Other income means these are the income which is not out of business activity. Can I say profit on disposal of non-current asset?
Yes, miss.
Rental income? Where giving the rent is not my business activity. Interest received on loan given. You don't give loan in your normal business, okay? That's not a business activity. Then what do? We have a tendency that if an ad comes, we add and we write the figure. You're not even going to add it. You're just directly going to write other income, other expenses, and finance costs. 5, 6, and 7. Other income, other expenses, and finance costs. Other expenses normally has loss on disposal of non-current asset. And any other expense which does not form a part of administrative or distribution would come over here. And then you have finance cost. Can you tell me what is finance costs? It will have interest on loan taken, debenture interest, dividend paid. Note this word is important. Dividend paid to preference shareholders.
Miss, the second one is revenue interest or
Rental
rent.
income.
Rent.
Interest received.
Yeah, the finance cost, second point.
Debenture interest.
Deben-
Debentures are loans that you take.
Okay.
When you add this and minus it, what you get is profit before tax. And then when you deduct your tax, you get profit for the year or loss for the year. You need to clearly show three things in as per IAS 1. Profit from operation, profit before tax, and profit for the year. Please post your work. Now, once the format is done, I will do one or two sums related to the format. Okay, in the next lesson, and then I am done with this chapter. I will give you all past paper questions. I'll upload it today. Post your work and then leave.
I just posted my work.
Okay, Dua. Reflection.
Type it in.